Hello. Today is August the 7th, 2025. And it's been a minute since I haven't been on here. And I don't have my partial in right now, but it's okay. We're going to go with it. Because procrastination. So, I will start loading every day that I do an assignment and I study for the GED. So, a little backstory. I think I've been studying with a tutor. I was studying with a tutor for about 4 months. Since 2019, I took the math portion of the test, and my score was 136. So, that was a long time ago. I took it again. I think it was July the 15th, I believe, maybe. And or June the 15th. I think it was June the 15th. And it was June the 15th. And I was so upset because I've been working with a tutor for some time at that time, and I still scored. I scored a point less. I scored 135. So, that wasn't good. So, I just left the math alone for a minute because I have to figure out a better strategy because I believe that I'm making this way too hard. I believe it's a key to passing this. I ain't saying make 100. I'm not saying get the scores up to college ready, but I just need to pass it and go on with life. So after I did further research on the GED, I discovered that they had changed the test in 2014. So any prior GED books that's created before 2014 will not help you pass the test because the language arts is difficult. It's not difficult because you can't do it. It's difficult because it's 3 parts to the test. And anyway, I'm jumping ahead. So it's 3 parts to the test. I was only told it was 2 parts, but it's 3 parts. It's a whole bunch of reading passages, main idea type stuff. And it's not nothing that you can't get through with it. But your eyes, the test is timed. It's 155 minutes, which is almost 2 hours. I've never sat in one seat for 2 hours and I get stiff. So I think my problem was fatigue, okay? So anyway, I took that test. I think it was July the 15th. And I needed to score a 45, and I scored a 41. So I'm 4 points away. But I really, truly believe that it was because I got tired. I was not expecting that, and I got tired. And they do ask you an argument type deal. But, some people do not even bother to do that portion of the test. If it's not beneficial for you to do that portion, that argument portion, and if it's more beneficial for you to gain more answers at the top, because see, I didn't even score. I got a 0 on the argument and I tried. So, possibly if I would have known what I was doing, there could have been 3 points for that. Well, what if I never know what I'm doing? What if I never can get that? So I need to gain where I'm stronger at. I'm stronger at reading and comprehension. I already know I'm strong because I can pass any reading test. So I need to go back through here and do some intensive studying, and I need to gain 10 more points. And I believe that I can do so. So, because that test, and I'm just going to jump ahead. I'm jumping ahead. I scored, okay. So I took the science and the social studies in the same day. One is 90 minutes long and one is 70 minutes long. And I don't even like science at all, period. But it's a bunch of reading comprehension, some math in there, and in the social studies and in both of the science, they allow the calculator, and it's the mean mod mode, but I can get that part because I understand that. That's where the math comes in the science and the social studies. But if you don't go through it, you're not prepared for it. And so the type of person that I am, I have to see stuff. I have to process stuff. See, I have to go through it hands on. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can just tell me. I have to experience it for myself. And so even though I didn't pass those 3 tests, I know what to expect, because when you go and you take the test, and the GED.com has it now where you can link your study equipment to the profile, and it'll show you exactly what you need to study on. So these GED books are extremely, I won't say expensive, but you can be roughly out of $100 trying to do these stuff, going with these different people. They recommend Kaplan as a good study thing, a good study material. I shouldn't say thing. I have Kaplan's right here. I checked it out at the library. It was a 2025 version. But they reissued it out to me. And anyway, I had to take it back because, or keep checking it out. But the problem is with the library's equipment is you can't damage it. Because if you damage it, you got to buy it. So I hurried up and took that book back, and I do further researches to find out that I could use the 2019 book, was still linked to the GED, it's still same information. So I bought me the you see that? That's the 2019 Kaplan's, and you see it says GED Content. And I only paid $6 for this. And it's my book, to write in it, to scribble in it, to tear up, to drool over it. It's my book. Because until you have a book that you can write in and read in and fall asleep in like this, you ain't doing no studying. So that's one thing. It's also good to know the testing site, because every testing site is different. You need to know if it's going to be cold in there, if the chairs are going to be low, how far the walk is. Because, see, I think when I did OCCC's, it was a lot of walking, and I wasn't up for that. But OIC's wasn't that much walking, and neither was Francis Tuttle. So I didn't really like I didn't like Oklahoma Community College's testing, the way they have the computers. They have the computers sunk in because they have them pushed down where you got to be looking down, because I guess they're trying to keep people from cheating. That's so stupid and uncomfortable. So, I mean, I'm focused. I already got back problems and aching and shit. I'm focused on looking at a computer down. That's very distracting for me. So, nevertheless, I would not be testing again at OCCC because I don't like them. I don't like the way they have the computers pushed down. I went to OIC, and OIC is better than OCCC, but this is the problem I had with OIC. OIC did not have an opening for GED testing when I went to retest for my GED math. So therefore, they would not let me test because they wanted all the slots for their precious high-set students, okay? When they really should have just gave me my money back. So I'm in limbo trying to get my money back from them for that. And it just makes me mad, because I got to get on the phone with these people. All this technical stuff, you got to get on the phone with these people, got to get on the phone. So, but overall, their computers are comfortable, but I do have 2 problems. Their little system, computer glitches too much, and I had to be removed to another computer, which I don't know if they claim that doesn't affect my testing time, but I think it did. You know what I mean? I really think it did. So, I like OIC. Everybody's over there nice, but I don't like the way their computers work over there. Now, when I went to Francis Tuttle, the only problem about Francis Tuttle is that it was just too cold. So if you go there, you need to bring your little jacket or a sweater. But that's where I took my language arts test. And really, I did a 41 there. And so I like Francis Tuttle. So I probably will be testing. The two testing sites that I will go to would be Francis Tuttle. Well, one time I went to, what's that, the one on Portland, OSU, OKC, and that one wasn't bad. But I would say the two best testing sites is for your GED is Francis Tuttle and it's OIC. Okay, I don't like OCCC. I don't. So that's some things that you need to know when you go and you need to research these testing centers and then I found out that the calculator that they're using, you cannot buy because you want to get the exact calculator that this test, what is on the website. You want to know how to work this calculator. And the reason why it's imperative that you learn the calculator is because a lot of the questions, the math questions, you can answer with just the calculator. And it's too many questions for you not to use the calculator. So you have to learn how to use that calculator. If you learn how to use a calculator, then that can increase your score. Okay? So, but you can't learn how to use the calculator that they're going to have because they're not using the updated version calculator. The calculator that they are using is from 2019. So that calculator is obsolete. They have a new calculator now that I have purchased, and I paid $25, and it wasn't the same calculator. They don't sell that one anymore. So I had to take that calculator back and get my money back. But what I did is I got on eBay, because you can get anything on eBay. I researched it, and I found the exact calculator, the exact one that they use. This is the exact one. This one and the black one is the exact one that they use at the testing site. OIC uses this one because they got their name on it. And I have the other one too, the black one, but I don't like it. But this is the one. Okay. So when it comes time, I will know in the 30 days or so how to work this. Okay. So I got my two tools. I got this, and then I got to go to a quiet place and study with no distractions. I have some support. I've been researching the test for a long time. I've connected with some people who were in my situation, whose math score was as low as mine, and they pulled it up, and they actually passed, and they actually have a series where they can tell you how to earn the GED, what you need to study, And when I do earn the GED, I will be on here helping other people earn it as well, too. Because the best person that can tell you how to do something or encourage you how to do something is somebody that's actually been through it. If you ain't been through it, if you ain't sat in them test rooms and saw how everything goes, then you cannot successfully tutor anybody. You know what I mean? Because you don't know how it goes, I have a hard time listening to people tell me how to do something that they have not experienced themselves. And so that was kind of, the problem that I had. Not a problem, not a big problem, that I kind of issue that I had with the tutor that I had. is that she might have tutored a few GED students, but she has not been there and actually took the test. And there's ways. This some of the stuff some of the stuff in the test they're banking on you to know it. Some from your own knowledge. And nobody my age successfully passes the GED without studying. Even this girl said it took her 3 times to get it. So this is why I say if you just go and just see what you do know and just go and just take the test. Get the fear over with and just go take the test. And then you can prepare yourself better for the test than to just let somebody tell you, no, 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 you're not ready, you're not ready, you're not ready. Because, I don't think the practice tests really compare to what's they're not giving the same questions what information is. This is going to come down to what you know and how well prepared you are. And that's all it is to it. And I don't think it will take a whole year. I really don't. If you understand what you are doing with the testing, because a lot of people, the test is very long, and a lot of people get fatigued. They have test fatigue. So, and both times that I took, all 3 times that I took those tests, I didn't have proper rest. I just wanted to get it over with because I was tired. I was tired. I wanted to get the ball rolling. But anyway, so this is my introduction to getting my GED at 53. Yes, or 54, but at 53. So this is August. So we got, I got four months to try to do this before my 54th birthday. Hopefully. So I'm going to be loading videos on YouTube, letting you know how it's going, what I did, and where I'm at. To the next video. Stay blessed.